Talk us through, how did you all end up
Back
being
together
back here
and-
in Manchester again, yeah?
Well, how long have you got? It was May last year. Rick had a band called The Gift, and it was obviously Russell and Dave. And, excuse me, and I was in a band called Casbah Club with Simon Townsend, Pete's brother, and Mark Brzezicki from Big Country. And we were on the same bill as the guys. And after Casbah finished our set, Rick said, do you fancy jumping up and do a couple of songs? Which I did, and it was just very emotional. First time I played with Rick on stage for 25 years. The crowd loved it, we loved it. And then we just went on, did a few more shows towards the end of last year, and come January this year, we thought, well, let's do it, properly again. And we're going out as From the Jam. We did a tour in May, sold out within weeks, and here we are now in December, playing in Manchester.
Rick, tell us, what was the reaction of the crowd to see you back together and to see this band performing?
Oh, it's really good. That was one of the things that sort of spurred us on, really. Seeing the reaction, like Bruce was saying, when we did, when Bruce jumped up and sort of guested with us, the reaction was just fantastic. Yeah. I think Jam fans have been waiting for something like this for a long, long time, we're having a really good time doing it as well, so, everybody's a winner, it's, let's hope it stays that way for a while,
Russell, tell us, how does the audience react to you? Because you've been doing this for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, I was with Rick for a couple of years out as The Gift, but the crowds have been fantastic. They've accepted me really well. More than anything I could have ever wished before. And so that they've accepted me, and I'm honoured to do the job. It's great, and it's a pleasure. I know, sir. Pay me later. But it's been great. It's been wonderful. The whole reaction across the whole tour, particularly this tour, it's just been phenomenal. It's great.
Russell, Dave, just tell us what is the set list like? What can people expect when they come to see you perform? Is it the Jam standards?
Well, you've got most of the singles and a lot of album tracks. There's a few in there that people will be pleased to hear, but they wouldn't have expected it. So there's something for all the family, really.
Tell us, are you actually considering sort of recording and writing and putting your own material together to bolt on to the great back catalogue that you've already got?
Well, there's lots of ideas floating around in the band, but we're in no rush to do that. There's such a massive back catalogue of Jam songs that are near and dear to everyone, and that's what we'll be doing for the meantime. But there are plans afoot to work on new material, but we're in no rush and we want to get it right.
Yep.
Bruce, would you ever have thought that that sort of back in the 70s that you would still be doing it now?
No, I can't believe it. That we're able to do it physically, and just the demand is still there. That's a testament to the quality of the songwriting, particularly from Paul, and snippets of myself in there. But the songs still sound contemporary as they did all those years ago.
So what's the feel like? You're back on stage, you're performing again in front of sell-out crowds. You're performing the material that was selling out years ago. Are you still getting that same buzz and that same energy?
Yeah, we are, yeah. It's
like coiled springs at the
yeah,
moment,
that's
aren't we?
right, yeah. No, it's great. It's there's obviously been a number of years, since the last time we played, but we haven't really lost any enthusiasm for it or whatever. And the crowds really help. They're obviously up for it, and so are we. It's great. It's really good to sort of revisit some of these old numbers. And like Bruce was saying, it's nice to be able to pull a few ones out of the hat that may be a bit of a surprise or but unexpected numbers. Because you can look back and you don't have to pick the obvious, do you know what I mean, as far as the set is concerned. There's a lot of numbers. There's obviously, album tracks and things that maybe didn't get played a lot at the time that we're doing as well. So, it's been great fun so far.
There's a real loyalty, isn't there, of Jam fans? I bet when you hit the old standards that there isn't a voice in the crowd that isn't singing along with you there. Is that what it's like?
Yeah, it's just a sea of singing voices, really.
Yeah. Helps us out with the lyrics now and again when we forget them. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Russ.
The old grey cells fade a bit. They sing along, remind us of the words.
You said, Russell, that everybody had taken to you and that you'd been welcomed. They're massive shoes to step into, aren't they?
They are, yeah. They are big shoes, but I try not to think about that too much. I go out and it's great having Bruce and Rick, to be alongside. They're playing with that anyway, playing in the way that those songs were written, and I play those songs the way that they were written, and you know, and I grew up to these tunes, you know. So the passion for me is heartfelt. So I just go out there and do what I've got to go and do, and I don't try and put Paul's shoes on at all, you know. But somebody has to be out there singing those songs and playing the guitar on those, and fortunately it's me.
I'm tempted to say it doesn't really bloody matter because you're back here now, but is it possible to sort of delve back and say what did happen? Do you know what happened back in '82?
Well, Paul left.
As for why, I mean, obviously, I think Paul's got his own reasons for that. There's been various versions of you know that we've heard, you know, since. But I mean, I think he just really wanted to move on. I think if you come to the crux of it, really.
Yeah, when you hear the Style Council material, I mean, it's probably a route we wouldn't have gone, and maybe Paul knew that. But you know, we're not mind readers.